2024 was another great year for sports business, and it sure kept SBJ busy. From our daily news feeds to 49 issues of our weekly magazine, SBJ's wide array of products allow our readers to consume their news in the way they prefer. From print to digital to audio to video and even the SBJ app. We covered everything from new media deals across sports to the Paris Olympics to alternate telecasts, both The Simpsons on Monday Night Football and the Nickelodeon Super Bowl. We broke news on the NASCAR charter dispute, private equity minority partners in the National Football League, Live Golf executive change, and more. This year, we featured our SBJ power players in women's sports, and we extensively covered a lot of the firsts this year in the industry. To name a few, the PWHL's first season, the opening of the Intuit Dome and CPKC Stadium, Utah Hockey Club's first season, and the expanded college football playoff. Our writers cranked out hundreds of weekly newsletters to keep you up to date on the most important topics in the industry. We also had record traffic to our website, surpassing last year's number months before the year was over. We had a few firsts of our own this year at SBJ. We launched the SBJ Facilities newsletter, written by Brett McCormick. We also debuted our SBJ Gaming newsletter, written by Jason Wilson, which provides news, analysis, and commentary around developments in gaming and the sports industry. We also had our first full year of SBJ Playbook, the newsletter aimed at the next generation of sports business professionals. Finally, we launched the Leaders Club, the home for the future leaders in the sports industry who want to accelerate their personal and professional development. Members accelerate their careers and drive business results by developing career-critical relationships, knowledge, and skills through accredited private workshops and events, curated networking experiences, and exclusive access to insights from experts inside and outside of sport. 2024 was another successful year for SBJ's best sports business cities. We hosted our first event in January in Dallas to celebrate the city being named the #1 best sports business city. We also co-hosted events in Atlanta, Orlando, and Charlotte, all celebrating those cities and their accomplishments. SBJ's Best Places to Work in Sports ran again in 2024. 56 companies were recognized as a best place to work in sports, and 38 companies became repeat winners. Our event calendar in 2024 was as packed as ever. Our SBJ Tech Awards and SBJ Tech Week kickstarted 2024 in New York. SBJ events then traveled across the country, from Drive in Frisco, Texas, to the Brand Innovation Summit in Chicago, to Washington, D.C. for Dealmakers, to Las Vegas for the Intercollegiate Athletics Forum, and to Los Angeles for the CAA World Congress of Sports. We had an incredible range of speakers, from Chuck Todd at our Thought Leaders Retreat, to Michael Rubin at CAA World Congress of Sports, to Sue Bird at Force. Thank you to every single one of our events team members for continuously putting together some of the best events in the industry. Further, thank you to all our event sponsors and attendees throughout the year. Your support helped make SBJ events even better this year. We're excited for 2025 as we are adding even more events, including our Business of Soccer event to gear up for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This year, we recognize some of the industry's best and brightest, including honoring Arthur M. Blank with our Lifetime Achievement Award and Jessica Berman with our Executive of the Year, the first female to win the award at the Sports Business Awards. We also honored a Celebration of Service Award recipient, the McClendon Foundation. Then there are honorees across the industry for Sports Business Awards, Game Changers, New Voices Under 30, and the 25th anniversary of 40 Under 40. Our business is filled with incredible leaders, individuals who have made a difference, and those who are future changemakers. We ended the year by recognizing the rise and role of private equity in sports as the most influential in sports business. SBJ podcasts continue to provide listeners with not only their daily news in the morning buzzcast, but also with interviews of some of the most interesting and dynamic sports executives. The Sports Media Podcast features some incredible guests, from Rob Gronkowski to Troy Aikman to Missy Franklin. Our SBJ Live webinar series took off in 2024, with thousands of registrants tuning in over the year to hear about topics including the future of fan engagement, women's sports, the data-driven future of sports, and AI in sports. Finally, more than 500 college and high school classrooms around the world leverage SBJ on campus as we aim to familiarize and equip the next generation of sports business professionals with SBJ. We at Sports Business Journal want to thank everyone for a fantastic year. There is a smart and dedicated staff behind the scenes here bringing SBJ to life for all of you each and every day. We appreciate all of our subscribers and supporters for trusting SBJ as the preeminent and most trusted for sports business news and events. Without your support, none of this would be possible. We look forward to being the industry's leading trade publication in 2025 and continuing to provide everyone with the news and the network you need.